Okay? I can't promise I'm around for a super long time, but this argument of just not being around, I think, is weak, especially when the biggest counter to that is you go, all right, you think that? Ask anybody that's still in the club how often they've spoken to Sean in the last 6 months. You can count it on one hand.
No,
the only people that
wrong.
spoke with him.
Dean spoke to him like 40 times yesterday.
The only people that can say they spoke to him were the people that ended up raising their fucking hand on this thing that apparently was planned for months. You don't planning something for months and not bringing it up to your fucking leaders is such a pathetic excuse. But again, I'm not going to dwell on it, whatever. I'm sure everyone will vent about it until we get out. Once they're officially blooded out of this club, I don't want their names ever uttered again. But I'm not going to have somebody who promised, regardless of everything, that they join their club, thinking they can walk away without being blooded out. Regardless of the money and stuff we get from this, whatever, this does not end until I have their fucking blood. I have their promise. I don't care what their reasoning for anything else is. They want to go do their own thing, fucking great. But you do not walk away from my club without consequence just because you decide to, or you think, oh, it's not right. The one thing that I will still have respect for the 3 people that have come so far is at least they've faced it head on, regardless if I agree with them or not. BK, Dean, and Ziggy. Well, I guess not BK. At the very least, Dean and Ziggy faced it head on and said, I know what's coming. I don't agree with certain stuff, but I know what promise I made, and I'm here to deliver on that. And that will happen to the fucking rest of them. It's just a matter of how long. We'll see. But with that,
Give me a sec. It's
Bob needs to.
Yeah, you live?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Edgar was trying to call you.
Yeah. Just tell him I'm in a meeting and I'll call him back.
Yeah. Apparently, Silas is gonna fuck his case on purpose or something. So he wants to talk to you about that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll gladly speak about Silas with Edgar.
Yeah, I told him we don't fuck with them. So.
Oh yeah, no, don't tell him I'm an open book, but an open book in a little while. Okay.
Sounds good. I'll text him. Bye.
Fucking cunt.
The biggest thing now is the club does need to progress, and anytime usually someone's been blooded out, it always results in a bit of growth. And when I told you guys last time we're here, obviously, is when you 3 were on that little mound behind me, and I gave you guys the ultimatum. And I told you if that ultimatum wasn't fulfilled, that you'd all be demoted until I made the decision.
Well, Shang tried. Oh my god, please. Don't fucking shoot me. With the play Steven Seagal.
And well, I guess I have. Shang, I want you to become the VP of the already dead MC.
That was not how I thought this talk would go, chat. Oh my god. What?
I think while there's a lot of things I think we could both agree on that's improving, I think if there's anyone that has something to prove right now, especially to those little fucking roaches, about how much of a leader you can be, I think there's never a better time than now to prove to not only yourself, to me, to the club, but to everybody in this city that
damn.
Yeah, Shang's just not this goofy taxi driver anymore. That's he can lead a 1% MC.
Fucking hell. Holy. Damn. Alright, do I tell them I don't accept? Give it to Edbert? What made you do what made you think that I was the one for it? Thank you guys so much, man. Wow. Dude, let's change the title of the stream already.
To be honest, I think in terms of raw capability, I think yourself and Ed can both fulfill that role. I think the club would still progress with either of you in that role. But I think one thing that you have that Ed doesn't right now is that extra drive. I think if you're anything like me, one of the reasons why I picked up that role is because I wanted to. Yeah, and proving things to other people is one thing, but I think the biggest thing is just proving to yourself that, you know, you can kind of jump into the water fucking head first and come out alive. I think with how quickly, when I do tell you stuff, how quickly you take it on, I think you'll be able to adapt quite quickly. I still expect, and I've seen instances before where you're not just going to roll over if I say something and you disagree. You know, there are times when a leader has to do stuff for his club regardless of what everyone else thinks on, you know, big problems or whatever. But there's a lot of times where a leader needs his right-hand man to call him out on stuff that maybe he hasn't seen or wasn't around to experience. It's no secret that one of my biggest flaws is that I'm going to be almost too loyal to any MC I put myself in. Whether I'm a fucking leader or a patch member, whatever, it's the same shit.
Okay, all right.
The result of that is sometimes being a little too trusting of people.
Man.
I guess sometimes you need someone to
we did it.
reel me back in a bit when there's situations like what was happening with this group arising. And someone that I can trust to help make that call when I'm not here. And then when I do wake up, that's, you know, for big decisions like that, they understand the weight of it. And if they're still willing to say, no, this person needs to be gone, you know, they know what comes next and we follow through with it. I think that person should be you.
Well, I'm touched. Yeah, I won't let you down. But if I do, I'll own it. I definitely will not steal everything in all our properties.
Thanks.
I will. I will take half.
At least don't black out when you do it. Just if you've got a key to where the fucking shotguns are kept, you can just take them. Like, you don't need to black out. Like, you have the key to it. So.
All right, I'll wear my cut
at the very least. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't really know what to say. I'm not good with this shit, but I appreciate it. I thought it was gonna go to Ed, to be honest.
Ed wants it to be you as well.
You wanted it to be me?
Mm-hmm. Ed is a phenomenal member of this club, and I value his opinion a lot. So when he's as driven as I am to put you in that spot, I think that just makes sense.
What the fuck? I'm actually getting sad.
And you know, I'll have to discuss it with my VP,
happy.
But I think Ed should be brought back for fucking 7th time at this point into high command, and then I'm thinking maybe Ed high command and then 3 command members.
Very touching.
That sounds pretty nice. So that you still have that person if something happens to me or I'm not around. Ed can be your right-hand man, you know? So you still have someone to bounce thoughts off and all that shit.
Do we bring up Korra Haikamon now? Yeah, let's do it. I think that's good. I will say that if I were to structure myself, it would be you, me, Haikamon then, which would be Korra and Ed. Not just Ed.
Why is that?
I think that Korra's... she's got a lot of the bite that we need. And she's been someone who the entire club has leaned on a metric fuck ton in the last month. And even longer than that, to be fair. I'm kind of time blind. But I can rely on Korra to be able to do anything in the club. And that's a huge deal for me when I was dealing with everything that was going on. Especially when there was a time when you were kidnapped, we didn't know. Edward was on holiday, Sean was not around at all. And it was basically myself, Cora, and Finn that that ran it. I think Cora's she just knows how to handle things well. Here's the thing, reliability is a huge fucking deal for me. If someone is incredibly reliable and I know, okay, they're going to do a good job of it, that's a big deal. Especially when the rest of the club looks up to them to be that reliable person.
Look, let's start with this, and then we'll
Yeah.
lock in the rest we want.